Hey, 420 Jim here. Yeah, my legal name is 420 Jim, believe it or not. No, I wasn't born with that name, but July 8th of 2019, it legally became that name. And I want to do this little thing today called Come Out of the Box. Okay. Now, what I mean by that is, let's say you was born and we put you in a box and you were fed, under a slot every day and whatnot. No contact with nobody or nothing, and I let you out today. What would you know? Wouldn't know a damn thing, would you? Think about it. Everything that you're taught, a lot of it's true, a lot of it's false, a lot of it's bullshit. History, one man's story, things like that. You come out of that box, step out, look around. I don't care where you go. I don't care if it's round. I don't care if it's flat. I don't care if it's a freaking rectangle. It's called planet Earth. No matter where you go, planet Earth. Now, you know how we have dogs and you got collies and labs and Dobermans and stuff? That's what humans are. We're all humans. We're just different species. But we're all human beings. We all bleed red, come in naked, nothing, and leave naked and nothing. Therefore, we're all human beings on planet Earth. And I don't care who you call your God, unless it's Satan, like the people trying to take over this world, the ones that's trying to run it, and like Pinky in the Brain, they want to dominate the world and whatnot. If you believe in a creator other than Satan, then it's probably the same as mine, just called different. My creator tells me in my heart that you're supposed to spread peace and love with your one hand to any other human being that wants peace and love. Carry your sword, gun, missile, rock, slingshot, Kool-Aid, I don't care, in your other hand to defend your family. Life's that simple, people. Now, we've got a pretty nasty and corrupt government. We all know this. Now, I don't know. I can't say about Trump. He's still a wild card in my mind. I know the last 4 or 5 presidents we had wasn't worth toilet paper, if you really look at it. They have destroyed our country, and not just them. It goes way back. When you took God out of the country, out of the schools and stuff, you started all this crap. Now, there is a creator, and we're going to reap everything that we've done. It's simple. Come out of the box. Forget everything you've been taught. Forgive all your past grudges and enemies and stuff. Let's start new today. Let's come out of that box together, people. And you spread love and peace to anybody that wants to spread love and peace. But you carry your sword and defend your family. If you get together and say 5G's bad, and you do it the right way, and you go to the city hall meetings and stuff, and you do mass protests, but peacefully and whatnot, maybe they get the picture. Otherwise, people are going to have to just start tearing them down when they can, if that's the answer. To me, war's never been the answer. All war's been fought over petroleum or drugs. If you look back at it, war's not the answer. Come out of that box. If you spread peace and love and got peace and love back, what a wonderful world we'd have. They talk about the 10 commandments. Every commandment except keep the Sabbath day holy is covered under one thing: the golden rule. Yeah, live the golden rule. That's all we've got to do. God, the devil, all that is inside each and every person. Listen to the Native Americans. They know it best. The grandpas tell their grandchildren about the 2 wolves, just like I teach my grandchildren. There's 2 wolves that live in our soul, in each human being, the good one and the bad one. And when the kid says, Grandpa, which one wins? You look him in the eye and tell him, the one you feed. So if you feed this hate and stuff, it's going to win in your life. If you feed peace and love, it's going to win. You got to remember one other thing besides coming out of that box. The very first breath you took when you were born was your journey to your death. We're all going to die, whether it be from a government-made virus. Okay, now they say they can track this all the way back to China and whatnot. my simple thing is, if that was true, why the hell wasn't all borders closed on China? And we went and destroyed other countries for less than this. If they did, release a bioweapon on us, why are we being friends and trying to, just a lot of stuff that they're saying just don't make no damn sense. I really hope that it's Trump with a little magic show trying to clean the swamp. But I don't know. The worst things in the world, he does. Coal mines. Man, we don't need no more coal. The coal workers would happily be hemp farmers, I'm sure. Petroleum. We don't need no more damn petroleum. And look, when we're all combined at home and stuff and whatnot, some stations have got it for 69 cents a freaking gallon. Now, I guarantee you, when all this lifts, within 2 weeks, it's back up over $2 a gallon. You know it's going to happen. Okay? Just too much trust in the people that lead right now, but what can you do? Hopefully, Mr. Trump, you're a man of your word, and this is one of your, television type things, hey, you're fired. Pretty damn good actor you are and whatnot. I'm still rooting on you. I support our president no matter who it is. And if you don't support our president, well, you just need to leave the country. I mean, I didn't support our other presidents. I really didn't. I couldn't stand Obama and them, but they were my president. I didn't post things bad about them or nothing. I just let them go on. But now we've got something that can go one of two ways. It's either Donald Trump lying his ass off, because Donald Trump tells me, or I've heard him say, he's not for one world order. He's not for taking guns and stuff. Well, if that's true, then why is this happening? Okay? It could be that they're cleaning the swamp. The other only scenario is that he is one of the biggest liars there ever was in politics, and he's lead us down the doom path to the one world order. Either. There's only two sides to things: on, off, left, right, up, down. Think about this, people. Open your minds and think about it. One of two things is happening right now. We're either going to clean up the country and do a lot of great things and put a lot of people in jail and stuff, or we're going to get microchipped and, force that we have to follow this one leader, this one God, this one everything, or you're not going to eat. You're not going to be able to buy this toilet paper or nothing. It's one of the two. But you know what? Best thing you do, get right with the guy upstairs. Treat everybody like your neighbors and all with peace and love. You ain't got to worry about it, because we all got to die. And we're going to die one day. And if this is the way that we're meant to go, embrace it. If you're good with the Creator, like the Bible says, we're going to have our times later. We're going to give the wicked this earth right now, but it's not going to be a good time for them. And, maybe this is his way of taking a lot of people he don't want to see hurting this, what's coming. But it's either good or it's bad. And hopefully that it's good. Hopefully Donald Trump is going to do things that will open our eyes in a couple of weeks. This stay at home and whatnot, it's eventually going to toll on people. They're going to go out, they're going to start doing stupid things. So let's hope we can get all this back behind us pretty soon. More videos later on. But please think about what I said. Come out of that box. Think for yourself. I mean, I question the moon landing. Okay, I'm not a smart guy, not real smart. I mean, I didn't go to college or nothing. But I know there's a radiation belt that man has not been through yet. And when I question it, NASA says, oh, yeah, we went through it and we landed on the moon, but we lost that technology and it's too expensive. Ain't that funny how they lose that? Just like I'm told that a jet crashed into a building, two of them, the Pentagon and the Twin Towers. Not one piece of wreckage of a plane have I ever seen, so far as a jet engine or a black box. And at the bottom of all the pile and the rubble, there's a pristine passport to show you who done it. So on, people, wake up. Wake up. Mr. Trump, I hope that you're doing like a show. And you're putting on a good show if you are. I mean, come on. And one thing that Trump needs to do right now to show the American people good faith, you say you're a Christian. You say you want God back in the country. You say you want him back in the schools. Mr. Trump, I challenge you this. Make cannabis a God-given herb. Do like me. Get down on your knees and talk to God and tell him, hey, our country needs your help. Our country needs your help real bad. And you know what, Trump? If you announced that cannabis was a God-given herb and you destroyed everybody's record and let our pot prisoners free immediately, they're sentenced to die in these jails for nothing over a plant that Trump, you got to know, otherwise you're a liar. You got to know it's good. What studies are you doing about cannabis on this damn virus is what I'd like to know. I ain't heard one word about it. That mask and precious mask? I bet you $100 to donut that they could be made better out of hemp. Because we know hemp can do anything cotton can do, or anything wood can do, only a lot better. Maybe when we get this country back on track, you'll pay farmers to farm hemp instead of paying them not to produce nothing. We could sustain on hemp and hemp alone. And we know everything the federal government has told us about cannabis is a lie. You hold the medical patent. Trump, show America that you can do the right thing. And you know what? In this time of crisis, right here and now, would be the best time that you could ever do something like that, Mr. Trump. Come on. Get down on your knees and let God know that you're going to give his plant back to us, the people. You know what? You'll probably be good in his eyes, just like I know I am. Hell, I couldn't have made this last 7 years on the road had God not been right here in my heart and walked with me each and every day. That's why when you get assholes like Bill Levin and Jimmy Shaw out there in Indiana saying I stole money from the church or I hit a vet or something, that's why it hurts me. Because I don't want on people like that and whatnot. And, Indiana's getting hard with the virus right now. And there's only 2 people in this world I could think of that I'd probably celebrate if they got it. And that would be Jimmy Shaw and Bill Levin. And I don't mean that in a mean way. I don't want nobody to catch it. But if anybody has to catch it, I hope it's them too. And you got to ask yourself, out of the millions of people I've met in 31 states in 6 years in a row, those are the only 2 people I've said that about or think that about. Got to be a reason. Anyhow, enough of this. Peace, love, and cannabis from 420 Jim, y'all. I hope if you like some of the things I said and whatnot, that you'll share this. Let's get her to go viral. Peace, love, and cannabis, 420 Jim.